Have you been feeling completely stressed out recently? I've been feeling that way in the past few days because of how everything is evolving in Iran. The war is at a very critical point right now. I've been carrying a lot of stress from moment to moment in the past few days, and it's just a completely normal and valid reaction to what's happening. And yet, it's really hard to live with this amount of stress from moment to moment. So I try to do some small things to reduce this amount of stress for myself. And this is what I want to share with you in case you can also start to use them. A lot of our stress is caused by our thoughts and by our mind. When we think about the future, when we try to predict the future, that's where we really start to feel stressed out. So the more we can come back to the present moment, the more we can manage the level of stress we are experiencing. One great way to come back to the present moment is through our bodies, because our bodies do live in the present moment. Like as I'm sitting in this chair, my body here is in the present moment. My body cannot go to the future as my mind does. So if I can really come back to my body, I can start to live in the present moment more, and that can really help me feel slightly less stressed out. To come back to our bodies, one great doorway is paying attention to our five senses. For instance, the sense of touch is a very good way to come back to our body. I have this, for instance, squishy toy, and just grabbing it in my hand and playing with it, really trying to pay attention to how it feels, that can bring me back to the present moment a little bit. If you think about the sense of like seeing, eyesight, one good way is looking around, actually like moving your head. This movement of the head and the neck can bring some sense of safety to our body. As you're looking around, just let your eyes look at something that it is interested in. Like as you're looking around, see what your eyes naturally want to stay on. It can be like the tree outside, or maybe it can be like the color of the clothes on your bed. Anything, just let your eye scan and see what it wants to stay on. You can also try to identify and name a few things that your eyes are paying attention to as you're scanning your surrounding. Another one is like the sense of hearing. As you're sitting, trying to identify three sounds around you. Like right now, as I'm paying attention, I can hear the sound of the traffic in the highway. I can hear my voice. I can also hear a plane that just passed by. The next one is like the sense of taste. I find it one of the ones that is very helpful. Like for instance, if you are eating a chocolate, try to pay attention to the details of that taste. Like really see what's the texture, where on your tongue are you tasting that flavor. Just try and enjoy the taste and flavor. Savor that flavor. Taste is a great one to come back to the present moment. Last one is the sense of smell. If you have things around you that have a certain specific smell that you enjoy, you can just smell it and just be with that smell for a few seconds. Try to really distinguish that flavor of the smell. So sense of touch, sense of seeing, hearing, tasting, and smelling. Great ways to come back to your body and to the present moment. Even if it's just, a minute or two, that can bring you back to the present moment. Give this signal to your body that I am here, I am safe right now. The more you can bring yourself back to the present moment, the more you can bring some sense of safety, and that will help you increase your capacity for the stress and for going through this very stressful period. So I hope these are helpful, and please share in the comments if you have other suggestions to use your five senses to come back to your body and the present moment.